Buenos días, estudiantes míos. That's funny because it's what we're about to talk about. So here we have possessive adjectives.
All right, kids, this is also on page 88 of your textbook. So look under your bed, find your textbook, and pull it out, okay? Or you can simply watch this video. So we have possessive adjectives, and you're really familiar with them already. You should be. Those are the words that we use to say my, your, his, her, their, etc.
Mi mamá es bonita.
Oh, sí. Mis hijos son bonitos.
Sí.
Tu suéter es bonito.
Nuestra mamá es grande.
Okay, so kids, if you look in italics, you'll remember these, I hope, from Spanish 1. So for my, you have mi and mis. That agrees singular and plural. So mi libro, mis libros. Tu and tus for your. Tu casa, tus zapatos. Su and sus is his, her, their, your with usted. And so we have su carpeta, sus carpetas. And then we have nuestro, nuestra, nuestros, nuestras, and those all mean our. And so you need to be careful with our because it agrees in gender and number with what you're talking about. So nuestro libro, our book, nuestra casa, our house, nuestros abuelos, our grandparents, nuestras primas, our female cousins. You have vuestro, that's with vosotros, and these are the possessive adjectives that you should already know.
Right, and they gave a couple examples here of tus joyas de plata son muy bonitas. Your silver jewelry is very beautiful. Voy a pedirle prestado su cinturón. I am going to borrow his belt, or your belt, or their belt. It could be a lot of people's belts.
Oh yeah, su means a lot of different things, kids.
Okay, here we go. In Spanish, we also have possessive adjectives that are used in what we call the long form. So these are used often for emphasis, and they come after the noun instead of before the noun. So here's a couple examples just briefly showing you. Paco es mi amigo. Paco is my friend. Paco es amigo mío. He is my friend, or he is a friend of mine.
Excellent. Okay, kids, so these are the long forms. And just like in the previous slide, you saw that they go after the noun, and they also agree in gender and number with the noun. Un amigo mío, a friend of mine. Una casa mía, my house.
A house of mine.
A house of mine. That sounds weird in English.
And in addition to coming after the noun, they can also be used when you say it alone. Like, oh, whose house is that? Es mía. It's my house. But it has, even though the word casa isn't there, it still agrees with what it is that is yours. We can be very selfish in this chapter.
We can be.
If you haven't already done so, now would be a good time to pause and write down the long forms. And if you can follow patterns well, you only have to write down the mío, tuyo, suyo, and know that you have to change them to make them agree. Moving on.
Okay, kids, so here we've got some examples. Voy al partido con un amigo mío. I'm going to the game with a friend of mine. Vas al baile con unas amigas tuyas? Are you going to the dance with some friends of yours? So again, notice the long forms are placed after the noun and they agree in both gender and number with the noun. Amigo mío, amigas tuyas.
And once again, you could have said it with mi amigo or tus amigas, but we are now learning the other way that it is used. Here we have a couple more. Estas chaquetas son suyas. Are these jackets yours? So if you notice here, we don't even have jackets right next to suyas, but that's okay. And then you would answer with, sí, son nuestras. Yes, they're ours. You didn't even have to put in, son nuestras chaquetas. So this makes it a little easier to talk informally instead of always answering full sentence formal.
Repeating things all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, kids, so now we're going to get a little practice. This is a good time to pause, take out a pen, take out a pencil, papel, and please fill in the blanks with the correct long forms of the possessives. Make sure they agree in both gender and number with the nouns they modify.
And this is not actually on your grade sheet, but I still would not quit this video now. Hang in there with us. Welcome back. Let's see if you got the answers right. Es tu hermana? Is that your sister? And you say, sí, es hermana mía. That is a sister of mine. It agrees with hermana mía.
¿Es la calculadora de Juan? Is that Juan's calculator? Sí, es suya. Yes, it is his.
And again, that's agreeing with calculadora. ¿Son los carros de ustedes? Are those you all's cars?
That's silly. You're better at Spanish than English, Miss Duplechen.
Oh, gracias. Sí, son nuestros. Yes, they're ours, referring to cars.
¿Este lápiz es mío? Is that my pencil? No, no es tuyo. Es mío. No, that's not yours. It's mine.
This is fun because we get to be really greedy. That's mine.
Yeah, it sounds like our children.
Here's why you're glad you hung in there with us. Crédito extra. Shh, don't tell your friends. If your friends are not watching this video, they do not deserve the extra credit. So please keep this between us. You can send us a text, or you can write this down on paper and turn it into your teacher tomorrow, but do it sneakily so that your friends don't see. The answer would be, ¿Puedo llevar tus zapatos? Can I wear your shoes? No! Son blank. They're mine, is what you're trying to say, by the way. Good luck. Hasta mañana.
Adios.